Hi, I'm Gary Feldman, President of iBusiness Network. Today I'm here to talk about system selection services. With over 30 years of experience helping companies select systems to improve their efficiency, effectiveness, and productivity, I could probably do a quick discovery and come down to a short list in almost no time and maybe even make a recommendation on what systems might be best for you. But that would be a disservice to you because it's not me who should be making decisions on how you are going to run your business. So let me spend the next few minutes talking to you about how we provide selection services to our customers. We tailor our system selection engagements uniquely for each customer. Based upon your requirements, we may begin coming up with a list of business requirements. Business requirements are outcomes, results, benefits, value that will be created out of the system as opposed to a list of features and functions that you often see in a request for proposal. We also can then help you through the system selection process, which is what we'll be discussing during this video. And then finally, we can also continue on with your company through the actual selection as part of your steering committee and through the engagement as part of a steering committee of making sure that the project stays on track. The first critical question in a system selection process actually happens before the system selection begins. And that question is who? Who are the people within your organization who understand how the industry works, how your company interacts with the key factors within your industry? Who are the key players within your company who understand how your current systems work and how they can be improved? Who are the people who can put in the time and effort to make your company better? Once you know who, then you can be asking these people, why? Why are we doing this in the first place? Why are we going through the effort and the disruption of making a change? Right? What are the driving factors? How are we going to get value out of the system? And if at all possible, come up with numerical targets, real specific measurable, achievable results that you can put into the project plan to say, by X date, we will be doing this faster, we will be making this much more money, we will increase our margins by Y. Y is the most important thing to understand because this will become the measuring stick for the success of the project as it continues. These people who you selected are going to be involved throughout the entire project, or they should be involved, because if they made the decision to select this particular system, they're the ones who understand why they selected it and what you're trying to achieve. And then they could be in the operate phase measuring to see that they're getting the benefits that they expected out of the investment that you were making. Once you've answered who and why, you can start on the what it is we're buying. Are we buying an enterprise resource planning system that's going to be the single version of truth for our entire company? Are we going to choose to select a best of breed system that will tie together to get the best capabilities for each area within our company? How much money are we going to spend on this thing? And what is our investment timeline? Like, are we going to do this in phases? When do we expect to start getting a return on our investment? What are those things that we are really, really serious about achieving? And how do we prioritize all of those whys? Because everything in life is a matter of give and take. If we could get everything for nothing, then why wouldn't we have it already? So we have to understand what the questions are that we need to be answering during the selection process. When we help companies select a system, we really work with them in looking at all of these interrelated factors and how it interacts with the human element. Is your company an ask for forgiveness company, or is it an ask for permission company? All these different softwares have a way of thinking, and your corporate culture has to match the way that these software think. So, for example, a niche software may have a really elegant solution for your particular industry, which might be really easy for your people to use. So it might be lacking in other areas, such as reporting. Then you have to ask, do your people know how to ask questions of the database in order to develop ad hoc reports that are not provided by this niche software? Or can they ask questions of the niche software and match it up to the financial software that you got to marry with that niche software? This is just one example of a myriad of questions that we ask during the cycle based upon your unique requirements. Well, I hope I've given you some food for thought in your system selection process. If you're interested in continuing the conversation, please fill out the form for a System Selection Explorer lower on this page. Our first consultation is always free, and we're happy to have these initial conversations with you to see if there's good synergy between our organizations. One of the other factors that's really important in your system selection is who you select as your business implementation partner. We have partners all over the country and international corresponding partners who we help match with based upon your corporate culture and all the factors that we've discussed earlier in this video. So if you want to continue, I encourage you to click on that System Selection Explorer and visit the website. Plenty of information on here, and I hope to be talking with you in the not too distant future.